I guess who's back in the house? It's Samantha here with Samantha Race the Recipe, and today we're making barbecue mozzarella cheese sticks. This is gonna be super easy, guys. So what I do, I went to HEB, got a rotisserie chicken, shredded that joker up. This is a cup of chicken. Bam, it's in the bowl. You said, why I put that from one bowl to another bowl? Because I got to mix it up, y'all. 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, softened, obviously. Right on in there, honey. All of it. No, all of it. Okay. Then you're gonna follow up with that. You need a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. That's how my brother-in-law said. Okay. So boom, cup of that. Cup of that. Dog, that feel like a lot, but that's what the recipe say. Can't rate it if you don't do what it says. Then you need 1 packet of dry onion soup. Onion soup mix. 1 packet. It's basically like 1/4 of a cup according to the recipe. Dump that on in there. Whew, that's oniony. And then 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. I measured this out ahead of time, so I know that it's 2 cups already, but I ain't want to put it in another bowl. You feel me? Dishes. We ain't got no staff. I'm the dishwasher. So, in the bag it stays. Then you mix this up, okay? Boom. You here with it. Mixing it in. Okay. It sounds squishy. You feel me? Ooh. So now that we have our chicken and cheese, barbecue sauce, soup mix, whatever mixture all together, I have a parchment paper lined 8x8 baking pan, and you're gonna just take this mixture, pour it out into the container. Take your little spatula, press it out, or press it down rather, not out. Try to make it like an even layer all the way across. Gotta tell you, don't look that appetizing right now. Hopefully it get better though. What they say, greater later. So now you take some mozzarella string cheese. I took the full stick and I just cut it in half because this is a smaller pan, right? And you're just gonna press it into the mixture here. Drop one into that little hole, the crevasse. And then, so we have all of the mozzarella sticks in here. We're gonna not freeze it. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. Where? The refrigerator. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. All right. Okay, so we're back. As you can see, it's clearly another day. What happened? I'm old. I got tired. It was taking these too long to set. So with that said, the recipe said 20 minutes in the fridge or the freezer, and they'll say false. So what I've done is I have pulled them out. They are set-ish, you know what I'm saying? They've been out for a few seconds now. And I'll cut them around basically the string cheese. So now what we have here is just some all-purpose flour with a little, no, it's nothing here. All-purpose flour, we have eggs, and we have breadcrumbs. Now I use the Japanese style panko breadcrumbs because that's what I had. And so we're about to just get into it, right? So I grabbed the little concoction, the little mozzarella stick concoction. We're gonna dredge it in flour. I guess I have to use my hands. That makes me sad, I'm not gonna lie. I hate touching meat with my hands. But okay, so you got the flour, boom, to the eggs, right? Straight from the eggs to the breadcrumbs. Toss it around again into the eggs. Boom, boom, boom. And again into the breadcrumbs. So it's like a double batter, right? And instead of getting them all done at one time, I'm gonna just pop this one in real quick just so we can see what it's talking about, right? God, don't burn your hand, Samantha. It's in there. clue what to do with my hands. Okay, guys, so this is the finished product. This was, I don't know. So let me tell you what I think I would do differently. They look super good, but they are fat and not like mozzarella stickish, right? To me, these are like the size of like what a Scotch egg would be, a Scotch egg, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And so I'm just gonna, you know, cut right into, okay, it's cheesy. It cut away from me, sorry y'all. So it is cheesy. Everything did melt down. I'll tell you also, it smells oniony, like from the onion soup. I can tell that right now. Oh, Jesus, hot. This is something weird. But one time I almost got choked to death by a mozzarella stick. Like the cheese, as I was swallowing it, got wrapped around my tonsils. But I was laughing before I started choking. And the people at the table with me were also laughing. So they didn't realize I was dying at the time. But here we go. Whew, hot. Oh, it was hot though. How I feel? How I feel? What I think I would prefer. First of all, let me rate it. Let me rate it first. Whew, that's onion. That's gonna be on your breath. You hear me? I'm gonna rate these as is as a 2. As a 2, y'all, for the taste. It's not that it's nasty, but it is very onion forward. So what I think I would prefer, just based on the recipe, and sometimes when I be watching this stuff, and I know I'm rambling right now, but don't even worry about that. Okay, so this is what I think I would prefer in these, right? And this is, I think it's gonna come down to personal preference. I don't dislike onions, but I'm not a super fan of them, right? I cook with them, but I don't want them raw on no burger, right? So in my opinion, I probably would want to put in the food processor, right? The cream cheese, the chicken, and all the other seasonings. Instead of using the full packet of the onion soup mix, I would probably use a half of the packet. So that would end up being, what's half of a fourth a cup? Y'all do the math. That much. And with the string cheese, I would cut it in half as well. So I wouldn't put like a full block. I would cut it in half and then quarter it basically. And that's what I think I would do for these. Now in the video, I'm talking slow because I'm trying to think at the same time. In the video, their mozzarella sticks were not this big. But what I find strange in recipes in general, right? They put an amount for you to use, right? But sometimes it don't be coming out the same way. So I wonder if in fact the recipe that they put is exactly what they use. Because a lot of times you see chefs cooking and they're not using measuring cups. They're pouring in, they're doing this. And I'm sure you can eyeball amounts after a certain amount of time cooking and all that kind of stuff. But how you know that's really a tablespoon? Like I love Gordon Ramsay and he'd be like a tablespoon of oil. I'm like, bruh, that looks like a quarter cup. So stuff like that, that's the only thing. However, let's just get to the rating, right? Because I've rambled long enough. I give these a 2 for flavor in my opinion. Now I let my brother-in-law taste these and he did not dislike them. I'm gonna holler to the back of the camera. What would you give these for taste?
For taste, they have a really good flavor. I would give it about a 3, maybe a 3.5, but they are doused in onions.
Not doused. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They are baptized in the onion. So, okay, 2 for me, 3, maybe 3.5 from my brother-in-law. For the effort, this really wasn't a difficult recipe, so I would give it like a 4 for effort. I felt like I was struggling like with the dredging and that kind of stuff, but that's just because I don't really like meat in my hands and I don't want, like, you know, the dirtiness. I got a problem. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. 2 for the flavor, 4 for the taste, and we're gonna be out on that note. However, you know what I forgot? Make sure that you are liking and subscribing and commenting to my videos. If you got a recipe that you want to make but you don't have the time, put it in the comments below. Let me know, and maybe Samantha will rate your recipe. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.